Hello, my name is Christy McClendon, and I'm pleased to have you join me today for this presentation on the learning styles of the NET generation. Today, we will focus on providing a definition of what the NET generation is, and then we will identify some characteristics of their learning and personality styles. Finally, we will end the presentation with some key ideas on how teachers can meet the needs of this gadget-focused generation. The children of the NET generation were born between 1982 and 2002. They are also known as gamers or the millennial generation. The students in this generation have grown up with technology and love gadgets. They are very comfortable navigating the internet and using technology. They may not be as proficient navigating the information they find as they are with the technologies. They prefer precise information. In the classroom, they may prove to be a challenge sometimes for the teacher, as they don't always respond well to a sit and get traditional lecture. Instead, they prefer a quick-paced, interactive learning setting. They need instant gratification and feedback. Certainly, as this age group continues to work their way through our education system, teachers will have to rethink and transform their paradigm of instruction. How would the millennial generation describe themselves? A survey indicated that they think these are the top 10 characteristics that would represent them. Which of the characteristics do you agree with? Today's students, like all humans, are social animals, but in a different way. Our students have laptop computers, personal digital assistants, and cell phones. They like to engage in social networking, and many even have their own web pages and love to blog. They thrive on games. Did you know that by the time this group graduates from college, they will have played over 10,000 hours of video games? Furthermore, more boys play games than girls. One benefit of all of these hours of gaming is that students have learned to engage in cooperative teamwork, a skill that will benefit them in school and in the workplace. Much of this teaming is done in the form of peer support. NET generation students prefer to learn by doing. They like to explore and engage in discovery and master concepts through a trial and error process. The good news is that this type of learning allows them to engage in higher levels of thinking and also allows them to retain more information for longer periods of time. Students of the NET generation in many ways are focused on achievement. They want parameters, rules, priorities, and procedures. They often think of the world as scheduled, and someone needs to have the agenda. They need to know precisely what it takes to achieve a goal. In school, they expect a plan and organization from their teacher. The NET generation prefers to spend time on things that matter and want to make their world a better place. As a result, they enjoy service learning and like conquering community issues as well as environmental problems. They know they can make a difference and believe they can use technology and science to generate solutions. What is a teacher to do as he or she engages in working with the NET generation? Certainly, they will be required to make some changes in their teaching. As this cartoon represents, there is a generation gap and in some cases, a knowledge gap. For starters, teachers will need to change their paradigm and develop an other or student orientation. They need to focus on what they can do to allow students to process information, discover, and learn. Becoming proficient in the use of multiple intelligences, universal design for learning, habits of mind, and Bloom's taxonomy are great starting points. Teachers clearly need to learn to play video games. Finally, they need to learn to take risks and chances in their own teaching and learning. What will your first action step be?